Good day, everyone. Welcome to our exploration of the captivating history of education in the Philippines. Join me as we journey through centuries of evolution from pre-colonial wisdom to modern-day innovations. Let's dive right in. Before colonization, education was largely informal with a strong focus on vocational training. Children learn essential skills through the guidance of parents, tribal tutors, and specialized community members like the Babaylan. The transmission of knowledge predominantly relied on oral tradition, encompassing stories, songs, and practices. Notably, some communities utilize the Baybayin writing system, showcasing early literacy. With the arrival of Spanish colonizers, formal education institutions were introduced. Colegios were established for boys, similar to modern-day senior high schools. Universidad de San Ignacio, founded by the Jesuits in 1589 and was one of the first colegios. Girls had two types of schools, the Beaterio for convent preparation and secular schools. The Spanish introduced printing presses and printed books in Spanish and Tagalog. The Educational Decree of 1863 mandated a free public education system managed by the government. It required the establishment of primary schools for boys and girls in each town. Primary education was declared free and accessible to all Filipinos, regardless of social class. The defeat of Spain led to the establishment of the insurgent First Philippine Republic. Prominent institutions like the Burgos Institute, Academia Militar, and Literary University of the Philippines were founded. Malolo's constitution mandated free and obligatory public education nationwide. About a year after securing Manila, the Americans opened 7 schools with Army servicemen as teachers. In 1899, more schools were established with 24 English language teachers and 4,500 students. A centralized public school system was introduced in 1901. Due to the shortage of qualified teachers, the government brought over 1,000 teachers from the United States, known as the Thomasites, to establish barangay schools. The Philippine Normal School, now the Philippine Normal University, was established to train Filipino teachers. Schools of arts and trades, an agricultural school, and commerce and marine institutes were founded. High school education in the Philippines began in 1910, and the curriculum focused on practical job skills for both white-collar and blue-collar professions. In 1947, after the United States relinquished authority over the Philippines, President Manuel Rojas renamed the Department of Instruction to the Department of Education. Regulation and supervision of schools were managed by the Bureau of Public and Private Schools. In 1972, under President Ferdinand Marcos, the Department of Education became the Department of Education, Culture, and Sports, or DEX. DEX was decentralized with 13 regional offices. The Education Act of 1982 aimed for quality education and set standards through voluntary accreditation. The Act also created the Ministry of Education, Culture, and Sports. In 1987, a new constitution was ratified and it outlined the 10 fundamental aims of education in the Philippines. Elementary school became compulsory for all children under Section 2, Article 14 of the 1987 Constitution. In 1987, the Ministry of Education, Culture, and Sports became the Department of Education, Culture, and Sports again. Free public secondary education was mandated in Republic Act 7323 in 1992 allowed students aged 15 to 25 to be employed during vacations with a minimum wage. In 1994, the trifocal system of education was created. The Commission on Higher Education, or CHED, which supervised tertiary degree programs, established the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, or TESDA, to oversee non-degree technical vocational programs. DEX retained responsibility for elementary and secondary education. In 2010, Senator Benigno Aquino III sought to extend compulsory education to 13 years with the goal of providing equal opportunities for all and ensuring access to quality education and better job prospects. This vision led to the adoption of the K-642 Basic Education System in 2013, consisting of 1 year of kindergarten, 6 years of elementary education, 4 years of junior high school, and 2 years of senior high school. Kindergarten became compulsory in 2012. The Department of Education, or DepEd, implemented the K-12 program starting in the 2011 to 2012 school year. This marked a significant improvement in the country's education system, focusing on a more comprehensive and relevant curriculum to prepare students for the challenges of the modern era. As we wrap up this journey through Philippine education history, remember that learning is a path to progress. If you found this informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights. Let's keep the flame of education burning bright for a brighter future. Thank you for joining me.